Hey, what's up everyone? Hope you're enjoying your Sunday. It's Chef Roberto, and today we're going to be taking a trip down to the Mediterranean. We're going to be making a turkey kofta with a couple sides, some roasted potatoes, and a cucumber tomato salad. But first we're going to be making our own pita bread. And the way we're going to do that is we're going to start by making a sponge, which is basically just a cup of flour, cup of hot water, and a packet of instant yeast. We're going to mix that up and let it come together for about 15 minutes so that it gets kind of a spongy texture. Once our sponge is ready, we're going to add the rest of the ingredients to the dough. It's just some more flour, some salt, and some olive oil. We're going to let that knead on a low setting for about 5 to 6 minutes. Know your dough is ready when it's nice and soft and supple, and we're going to turn it out onto a floured countertop and just make a nice little ball out of it. Now, isn't that nice? And we're just going to oil up a clean bowl, toss the dough ball in there, let it get a little oiled up, and let that rest for about 2 hours. Now while that's going, we're going to get started on the rest of our ingredients here. First I'm going to make a tzatziki. It's just going to be some plain Greek yogurt, some salt and pepper, lemon juice, and some fresh cucumber and fresh dill. Just going to mix that all up. Put the tzatziki in the fridge to let that cool while we start putting the seasonings together for our kofta. Now these are a little bit obscure, but they have come to be staples in my pantry. I use them for a lot of things, so follow along. Okay, keep that handy while we start working on our turkey mixture. First, I'm just going to grind up some garlic, onion, parsley, cilantro, and mint. Next, I'm gonna add my turkey breast. Now you could get your own pre-ground turkey from a grocery store. That works just as fine. Add a little olive oil because they need some fat added to it. If you get your own pre-ground stuff at the grocery store, it's already got some fat in it, so you can skip this step. And we don't want to overwork the meat, so we're going to turn it out into a bowl and thoroughly fold in our spice mixture. Now, I didn't add any egg or breadcrumbs to this because I don't really want to make a meatball. I still want the meat to be pretty gentle. You could do it if you want to. It definitely helps keep it all together. But I'm going to put this in the freezer for like 20 to 30 minutes, and that'll help firm it up a little bit. Now, I got these awesome local tricolor potatoes, so I'm going to cut these up and just parboil them in some water, white vinegar, and salt. While those are boiling, my dough is ready, so I'm just going to work out some nice little smaller dough balls. And I'm just giving them a quick little spray so they don't stick to the plastic wrap. Now the taters are tender, so I'm going to strain the water out of them, and I'm going to add a generous amount of bacon fat. You can use oil or butter if you want, but save your bacon fat, it's better. And just top them with some fresh rosemary and throw them in a 500-degree oven for like 20 minutes. Okay, now cucumber and tomato salad. Guess what goes in that? Let your salad cool in the fridge while we get started on the skewers. Now I'm going to pre-soak these skewers so they don't get all burned up on the grill, but ultimately you're just going to take a little handful and put it around the tips of each one and make a little phallic symbol out of it. put my skewers back in the fridge so they firm up a little bit while I work on my pitas, and I'm going to pat them out till they're about a 1/4 inch in thickness. Now Leanna's a little bit faster and better at this than I am, so I'm just going to let her roll them out with the rolling pin. Now we're just going to toss these on the grill on medium heat and let them go for like 2 to 3 minutes aside. Grill, you're gonna let them go for like 5 to 6 minutes aside. And frankly, I'm trying to find the best utensil to work with these. I've gone through like 3 until I just started using my hands. Alright guys, well, you know, Mediterranean food, what's not to say about it? It just feels so much more fresh when you're eating that as compared to a lot of other foods, especially that I eat. And, you know, the turkey came out really good. You know, it was a little bit drier than I wanted it to be. Maybe that's why lamb is a more preferred meat, but it came out good. And the tzatziki actually added some moisture to it overall. So, you know, it was delicious. And then the potatoes, they were great. I definitely boiled them a little bit too much, but how could you go wrong with bacon fat? Fixes all issues. And then the cucumber tomato salad. Again, what do I have to say about it? It's a nice palate cleanser and it's super refreshing. Thanks for joining me again this Sunday, and I've been doing some thinking. I think I'm going to put out one more episode next week. That'll be 10 episodes for the summer season, and then I'm going to come back in a month and we're going to work on the fall. I'll try to come up with some thematic videos to share there, and please send me some suggestions. I look forward to hearing what you guys all have to make, and again, don't let Monday ruin your Sunday.